Hi everyone, today I am going to explain a simple breakout style game which is coded in C++ using SplashKit. This game involves controlling a paddle to bounce a ball, break bricks and even collect power-ups if spawned. Now let's understand the key parts of the code and how they work together. We start by including SplashKit and declaring constants like window size, window width, paddle height, paddle width, ball radius, and a number of levels. Now we then define two structs. The struct ball, which stores the ball's x and y positions and its dx and dy speeds. The struct power ups, which stores its position and whether it is currently active or not. We also declare variables for the paddles, position, score, level, and a 2D array of bricks. Each brick is either active or either inactive. The initialize game function. The initialize game function sets the starting positions of the ball and the paddle. It places the ball near the bottom, moving upward, and activates all the bricks. It also resets any power up. Now drawing the game. The draw game function handles rendering. It draws a red circle for a ball, a blue rectangle for the paddle, and green rectangles for each active brick, and a yellow power up if it's active, and it shows the players scores and level. This is the code for active power up, and this code displays the score of the user. Now the move ball function. This is where the ball's logic lives. These are the this moves the ball by adding its speeds to its position. Wall collisions. If the ball hits the left or right wall, it bounces back horizontally. It's here. If the ball hits the left or if the ball hit the top wall, it bounces downward by flipping dy. Paddle collisions. If the ball reaches the paddle height and is within the paddle's x range, it bounces up. It also slightly adjusts the ball position so it doesn't sink into the paddle. If the ball goes below the screen, it's game over. A message is shown on the screen when the game resets using the initialize game function. And if the ball touches the power up, the player gains 50 extra points, the ball gets faster, and the power up is then removed. The move paddle function. In the move paddle function, the left and the right arrow keys are used to move the paddle. It checks bounds so the paddle doesn't move off the screen. Now the next function is the check collision function. This function checks if the ball hits any brick. Here we loop through every brick using the rows and columns. Then this checks if the ball is touching an active brick and compares the ball edges to the brick's edges. If it is true, then the brick is marked destroyed, the ball bounces vertically, and the scores increase by 10, and a 20% chance a power up is spawned at the brick's position. Check level progress. If all bricks are destroyed, the we increase the level and reinitialize. Here. If it's the last level, the player wins and the game resets. The main function. The main function sets up the window and enters the game loop. If it handles the paddle movement, ball updates, collision checking, level logic, and drawing. The screen updates at 60 frames per second. Conclusion. This game shows simple logic like movement, collision, detection, and drawing can come together into an fun interactive project. Now this is the working of my project.
So here you can see that my project is working. Uh, as soon as the ball touches the brake or the pedal, it reverses direction and 20% chance of the power up is also working. And as the ball towards the power up, the player gets 50 extra points. And if the ball mm, comes out the window's boundary, then the player loses the game. Thank you.